XRDocs are an innovative new learning platform for creating immersive learning experiences. It is similar to WebQuest and HyperDocs, but it leverages the spatial immersive web available in Web 3.0. The organization of an XRDoc is broken into 4 sections: Ignite, Immerse, Interact, and Iterate. This format will allow you to create an experience that allows the learner to be more engaged and connected to the content than simply utilizing 2D static Web 2.0 content and material. Note that the goal of XRDocs is not to entertain or wow the learner. The goal is to tap into the spatial audio active learning available when a learner enters a learning space, as opposed to simply reading and listening to content. This is in line with previous models. In WebQuests, the original lesson template for technology integration, this was labeled as the introduction, and the goal was to, quote, an introduction that sets the stage and provides some background information. In HyperDocs, the first step is engage. To hook your students, get them engaged, and activate prior knowledge, you might use a fun video, interactive website, or audio recording. Let's take a look at some ideas or examples of what the Ignite stage could look like. The advantage of an XRDoc is that your scenario or setting of the learning experience can be contextual and immersive. In this volcano HyperDoc, the engage component is a Google drawing with some animations. In an XRDoc, we can place the user in an environment surrounded by volcanoes. In the center, we can place a 3D model of a volcano and also include sounds associated with an active volcano. With the advancements of AI-generated video, you could have a geologist introducing them to volcanoes. If you are simply looking to continue with your existing material, you could import the same introductory Google drawing, but in the immersive space. Another idea is to build a custom environment using the drag and drop tools available with Frame VR to create a single room that the user is placed into at the beginning of the experience. There is no view of the activity or what comes next, so you can really focus their attention on your audio, video, or text introduction before they get immersed. In this example, the room initially does not have an exit. In order to open the door, so to speak, the user has to do something. This can be easy and straightforward, or you could make it more challenging to ignite their interest. It is important that you do not make it too difficult so that the user gets frustrated in the first stages of the learning activity. One more example. In this activity, the user starts with limited information in front of them, but has clues or markers telling them to begin moving in a certain direction. As they move, clues or information is given to them in bits to connect to previous learning or to set the stage for what they are about to experience. In these 3 examples, you can see a sample of what's possible to ignite an XRDoc learning experience. They're not challenging or complicated to create, and in some instances, you can reuse this environment in future XRDocs. I'm currently working on developing a course to explain how you would build an XRDoc. In the meantime, you can take my XRDocs Starter Academy course, which will introduce you to the basics of an XRDoc, as well as introduce you to the basic functions of Frame VR. Please make sure to subscribe and follow along, as I'm going to be adding weekly content on XRDocs and how they can immerse your learners into an extraordinary learning environments.